moving on to this. Was this onside or was this offside? In my opinion, forget about the offside for a second. I am just going to turn your attention to Ivan Toney pushing down Zinchenko. Look, look at that. Ivan Toney is pushing down Zinchenko. Alexander Zinchenko is getting pushed to the ground. What more do you need to see to say beep, foul? Now, this is not an excuse. We lost the game. The game's done. I'm just pointing out the fact that I feel like this is a questionable decision and one of the leading things that led to us conceding the final goal. He's literally he said here and jumped on his back. That's what he did. Literally, it's messed up. It's messed up. I genuinely just want to know what you guys think. Do you guys think this is a foul? Do you guys think this is a situation where we should be aggrieved? Because in one breath, I should be aggrieved. But in another breath, Brentford were the better team. Today, they also had a dodgy goal disallowed. I cannot sit here and say we got robbed because we didn't. We actually got lucky. We weren't 3-4-0 down. This was one of those situations where you have to give credit to the opponent, even though you feel like this is an egregious call. Credit to Brentford. They were the better side in the first half. Second half, things evened out. They got lucky with this decision that went their way. Also, Ivan Toney got basically walked the ball into the back of the net. And I don't know what the hell that was, but let me just scroll this. And what was Ramsdale doing? What on earth was Ramsdale doing? He closed his eyes. He was nowhere near the ball. And if I can show you guys the other angle, you'll laugh even more because it was laughable, some of the stuff that I was seeing from it. But hey, I'm just gonna show you guys one more thing. The Ramsdale thing one more time. We'll save the Ramsdale thing. Well, we'll stay on the VAR section of this, right? Was there also another offside potentially? Was there also another offside? Was there also something else to worry about? Now people are saying excuses FC. No, I'm not saying this is a football channel. We're going to talk about the football. And this is part of it. Decisions and refereeing decisions unfortunately are part of it. Now, as they're praying that the goal gets counted, I'm looking at this. This guy's way offside. This guy's way offside. Does this come into a factor? I don't know. But then you look over here. You have the situation where he looks clearly offside as the ball gets to him, and he's the one that kicks it away. That's what happens. Also, we missed Jesus today. Have I not mentioned him already? And then we're gonna get into Trossard in a second. But before we go any further, make sure you do hit that goddamn like button. Show some love to the channel, people. We got 50 of you guys in the chat already, and just make sure you hit that like button right now. Take a second. I'm gonna put the poll back. We do player ratings in the last 10 minutes. I'm just gonna go back to the incidents, the VAR incident quickly, right? Right here. What we saying? This guy, I need him at the Emirates, right? Was this offside for you? Was this incident the offside for you?
Do you know what? It's a tough one, isn't it? Because I understand where the offsides and like where the fouls and all of those sort of situations come into it, but I've always said it. This season, I'm done with the refs. I don't care. We know they make mistakes. We know it isn't perfect. We just need to make sure we're doing what we need to do to win a game. We didn't do enough today, so I'm one of those. I'm not dwelling on this. Um, Look, even if you look at the Chelsea game, I know we're not talking about rivals and stuff like that, but that was arguably a shitty decision from VAR to not give a penalty to them. So it's happening to all of us, and we can sit here and we can reminisce on all these refereeing decisions that have gone your way, but I don't know. It is what it is. I'm not really bothered by it. I'm just more disappointed in our performance more than that decision.
Okay. And I'm just going to show you this right here. This is Mikel Arteta speaking about the actual decision at hand. He said, Arteta on Brentford's goal was offside. Yes, it looked and it is offside. Yes, it's frustrating, but they will probably give an explanation later in the week. Today, we haven't got one. You have to apply certain principles in defending, but depends on the following. And you know what? It is what it is. He's being honest. Mikel Arteta. It looks like the Brentford goal, it, and it is offside. So he's being honest. Arteta also spoke about whether he's going to drop Martinelli. Woo, that's interesting. Whether dropping Martinelli, I think players has gotten their moments, and we look at Gabby off for Leo, because Leo is in those spaces. He's so good and he so composed and consistently for what is that?
Faking movements.
Faking movements. Yeah, okay. So it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. Now, let me just put my hand up. I'm not going to be harsh on the player ratings. I don't know if you are going to be harsh on the player ratings, but let's get into the player ratings, guys. This is now the player rating segment of the video. I need you guys to